Now, if you thought I was actually going to watch the entire Grammy show, think again, bro. I got so much better things to do in my life, but I am here to see who won what. Now, I did see what people said on the social medias, the Twitters, the Instagrams, the Facebooks, and there were some picks that were interesting, and I was like, okay, sure, I guess they should win that. But let's take a look at the 65th annual Grammys and the winners. Okay, we got Record of the Year. Somehow, Lizzo takes it on with About Damn Time. And if I'm being honest, Record of the Year and Song of the Year just doesn't make a difference to me. But it winning, like, at this point, like, what choice do I have? I don't think it should have won, but sure, why not? Lizzo. Album of the Year goes to Harry's House. That is just disgusting. That's disgusting. Like, this could have been the year that Kendrick could have won this. Even a Beyonce could have won it. A Bad Bunny. And I think both the Beyonce and Bad Bunny fans were walling on social media. Like, how could Harry Styles win this? And to an extent, I kind of understand, because I didn't think Harry Styles was that much to win an Album of the Year contender. Okay, Song of the Year went to Just Like That by Bonnie Raitt. I'll be honest, I didn't even know this was even in there. To my understanding, like, I don't remember even mentioning this in my predictions video. So for this to win it, I'm so confused. This got to be a banger, right? It's got to be somewhat of a banger for this to win over a couple of these songs. Personally, I think that probably Bad Habit, just with the fact that it just blew up on TikTok so much, it could have probably won that as a Song of the Year. That's what I think of as a Song of the Year. But just like that, I might need to do some research. I was not familiar with their game. Best New Artist goes to Samara Joy. I've actually saw a couple of her songs recently, and I didn't even realize, like, she was, again, another person who I didn't look at before doing my predictions video, and I saw a couple of her songs and I like her style. I thought, giving Domi and JD Beck, maybe even like a Toby would have been cool, or even a Wet Leg, seeing how well they did in the Grammys. Best music video goes to All Too Well. Look, the whole music video was 10 minutes long. Like, I feel like it didn't have there was literally like no other choice. Like, if I made a whole 10-minute video on a song, I would hope that I win after putting that much effort. So All Too Well by Taylor Swift, I'm actually not mad at that pick. Best pop solo performance goes to Easy on Me. I personally think, that should have been the winner. When I'm looking at the other 5 contenders, I think Easy on Me is probably the best performance that was done here. So that was probably like one of the best picks, I think, and correct picks out of all of the picks I've seen so far. Again, best pop vocal album goes to Harry Styles. Like, what is the difference between just best pop album and like best pop vocal album? Like, is it because of how well they are able to use the range of their voice? Like, I don't know what the difference is, but Harry Styles takes yet another Grammy this year with Harry's House. Unreal stuff, honestly. Again, like, I didn't think much of Harry's House, so I just think that Harry was so much more capable of giving you much more funkier beats than what he produced on this album. Best dance and electronic recording went to Break My Soul, and honestly, I think that was my pick, either that or Intimidated with Kate Renata and her. But yeah, that was probably my pick. Update though, I've actually come around to listening to I'm Good. I don't listen it to on my own time, but I've heard it recently, and I'm not the biggest fan of it still, but I'm like, it's not dog shit anymore to my ears. But Beyonce's Break My Soul, definitely, I would say probably the winner for this was the right choice. And then Renaissance wins for the best dance and electronic music album. Yeah, sounds about right. I haven't listened to an Odessa album in ages. What the hell? Who still listens to Odessa? Alright, here we go now. Here we go. Best rap performance, The Heart Part 5 takes it home. Mr. Kendrick Lamar takes home that Grammy for best rap performance. And I'll be honest, like the choices for best rap performance was so weak, man. So weak. Vegas, God did, Pushin P, FNF. Like there was no real competition. I'd say the only other comp was probably FNF, but I didn't think they would actually win that. So the Heart Part 5 actually winning that makes sense. Wait For You wins best melodic rap performance. I just think it was just so massive of a song, and again, this was a weak category, and Wait For You was probably the best out of all this. It was like a mid-off in this entire category. So yeah, I mean, like out of all of them, like Big Energy ripped off an entire sample. Die Hard's good, but it's not really like a statement song. First Class is pretty like weird, and Beautiful is pretty mid. So I guess Wait For You takes it because by process of elimination. Yeah, I guess. Best rap song goes to The Heart Part 5. Again, mid off. Like, dude, these rap categories are so bad. Wow. Like, there was no way Kendrick was losing these. That's crazy, man. That's so crazy how bad these categories were. Kendrick taking this again makes sense. Again, I don't think this would have even been competition. Like, look at this category, man. Wow, unreal. And with 2 Grammys already to his name, Kendrick gets a third one with winning best rap album. Probably my favorite rap album this year. So actually very happy for this pick. And I think Kendrick did his thing this year. Hopefully, we don't get an album within the next 10 years or something. I think It's Almost Dry was a decent album from Pusha T. Come Home, The Kids Miss You. You know my thoughts on that. You could just look at my catalog. I've already made a video on that. God Did is pretty shit. And I Never Liked You. I like a couple of the songs, but it's not holding up to be a rap album contender. Bad Bunny winning the best Música Urbana album. I mean, makes sense, right? I mean, this guy is like massive. He's so massive in like the Latinx community. It's so crazy. Like traveling anywhere in South America, it's Bad Bunny, man. He's that guy. He is him. Hey, Motomami actually takes a Grammy. That's good to know. You know, I think Rosalia actually shone on that album that she put out with Motomami. I listened to a couple of the songs and I actually liked the vibe that she was pushing on it. So her actually taking in a Grammy home is cool. Here we go. Best R&B performance is Hours and Hours by Money Long. Not my pick, but okay. I'm not that enticed with Money Long because I don't think she's as unique as people would like her to be. And personally, I just don't see much in her that is like different from all the other R&B artists. Hours and Hours was her biggest song, so this winning, it makes sense. Dude, Plastic Off the Sofa wins with Beyonce, man. She's just running the Grammys again, man. This is like her, if not 4th Grammy, I think, at this point. Crazy, man. Plastic Off the Sofa. Good for her. Another one with Cuff It, man. Like, this isn't even fair anymore. This is not even fair. Because, let's be honest, we're listening to Beyonce's album, and most of the songs aren't R&B, yet she gets thrown in the R&B category. For what? Like, her album is already put in the dance and electronic album. How are some of the songs being put for R&B? Huh? Best progressive R&B album, Steve Lacy finally gets one with Gemini Rights. Yeah, makes sense. I do think my picks were Starfruit with Moonchild, which I'd love to see just because they've worked so hard with album after album, and I just think this album was great that they dropped. Operation Funk with Corey Henry, like, again, he's from Brooklyn, so I had a lot of bias towards him, but Gemini writes taking this home is actually makes the most sense in terms of a popularity contest. But yeah, Starfruit was probably going to be my pick. Best R&B album goes to Black Radio 3 by Robert Glasper. I enjoy Black Radio 3, not as much as 1, but I do think Black Radio 3 offers a lot of songs that are just vibes to, man. And being able to see a lot of the artists that were on this project, Robert Glasper still putting a light towards a lot of the black artists. I think this was a worthy pick for Best R&B Album within this category. My only other pick would have probably been Watch the Sun by PJ Morton. I mean, do I even have to look? Like, I know for sure that every gospel song, gospel album, gospel performance is going to be ran by Maverick City. I don't know what Maverick City has done, but they have a hold on gospel music at the moment. I wish The Better Benediction would have won. That was a great song. Yep, there we go again. Maverick City and Kirk Franklin winning Fair Is Not My Future. Do I even have to read this at this point? Let me guess. Yep, 1 Deluxe, of course. Like, it's not even like fair to anyone other than them. Dude, what the hell? They literally taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? 5 or 4 Grammys for all the Christian and gospel music. Like, that's personally, I don't think that shouldn't be how it is. But yeah, another mid-year of the Grammy Awards. Just really sad, bad nominees in the first place that didn't need to be nominated. Let's hope for a better 2024, a better list. Some of these picks shouldn't have been picked in the first place. They are not what they should be. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know who you think was a snub. Let me know who you think was deserving of a Grammy. And let me know if you think the Grammys is the scammies.